What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I know it's a little early for February favorites, but it is a short month this month and I have so many good things. Way better than January's favorites. January was kind of hectic and every time I say hectic, I just think hecticana and I just can't. Some of you that are in girl world, I love that we've like collided in this path because I just can't stop. Like Aaron introduced me to Emberverse like 2 years ago, I think. And I just like, yeah, I can't. Between that and Ash Trevino, I just can't. But anyway, I have so many fun and exciting and yummy, delicious things to share with you in this favorites video. So I'm gonna stop yapping and let's jump on into it. The first thing that I wanna share with you are these little peelers, gummy, mango candy, I guess. Now, anything that's mango, I love. I am a huge mango flavored fan, except for when it tastes like fake mango, kind of like banana flavors when it's fake banana Laffy Taffy tasting, you know what I mean? But these are like little gummies and they literally taste like the inside of a mango. Now I'm weird, I like my gummies in the fridge, but what's even weirder about these gummies is that you pinch the top like this, right? And then, hold on, look, let me show you. You peel it and the mango gummy thing is on the inside and it's like a whole separate entity from the skin. Now, apparently these were viral like a year ago. And no, like, I swear to you, this tastes like an actual mango. And they do use mango jam in the ingredients. To be honest with you, these ingredients are really not that bad. It's just like what you would use to make gummies, the syrup, the sugar syrup, apple juice, mango jam, sorbitol, whatever. So in retrospect, they're actually a pretty decently healthy gummy. Not the ads interrupting my favorites video. I have my cozy fireplace on in the background. Do we like that? Or can you not really tell because my big fat head's in the way? I think these are so good. My only problem with this is that the serving size is 4 pieces. And as you saw, they are yay big. So you could literally eat an entire bag of these and it's 24 grams of carbs for 4 pieces. So, you know, similar to a regular gummy, but like they are just probably the best gummies I've ever had. And they would make a great pre-workout snack. They would make a great like healthier alternative to a gummy bear. Although I will say they have pretty much the same ingredients minus the mango jam, but you know, make yourself feel better about it, whatever. They are so good. Apparently they have other flavors as well, like a strawberry one, and they all peel like that. I was kind of disappointed because, I mean, I know it shows you on the front that it peels like that, but I was for some reason hoping it was gonna peel like an actual cut mango. It does not, but it's very good. Next up on the food favorites is another cold foam. And I have been purchasing cold foam like it's my job, okay? The Silk dairy-free cold foams, I talked about those in my last month's favorites. They are still going strong. I love them. The white chocolate macadamia and the cinnamon caramel. I think that's actually the only 2 flavors they have, but they are fire. And I found them at this store, this grocery outlet, which I don't know if that's like a nationwide thing or just where I live, but at the grocery outlet, because it was like about to expire next week, they were 99 cents. You know how much these bad boys are? They're like $6 for cold foam, which honestly is so stupid because this is literally freaking skim milk and sugar and cream. That's what this is in a spray foam bottle. So you could truly make your own, but for convenience factor, and I swear this just tastes better, it's great. It's great on my morning coffee. What can I say? I love it. I think if you're gonna get any, the Silk one, if you are dairy-free, is fantastic. But if you want like a slightly cheaper alternative and just a more plain one, I think the Dunkin' one is really, really good. Next up, we have a Japanese barbecue sauce. And this brand, Bacons, I don't know. Someone will probably correct me. But we got this for, I think, was it dumplings that she made? Or Lainey made some kind of, you know, Asian fusion dinner one night. And we grabbed this in the sweet honey flavor. And we went through the entire bottle in January because not only were we putting it on just like Asian dishes or whatever we were initially using it for, then I just started squirting it on like my chicken and rice, my veggies, and it is so good. I don't know what about this is so delicious. Maybe it's just because I've never had Japanese barbecue sauce before, but it is delightful. The sweet honey gives it like a little bit of sweetness without being too overly sweet. But it's funny, I'm not somebody who usually likes barbecue sauce. Like barbecue sauce is kind of take it or leave it for me. But this, and I don't know if it's also because it's got that top that's kind of like a, you know, on stir fries when they do that in the thin hibachi, it's amazing. And I love this for meal prep. For the macros, I mean, it's kind of similar, I guess, to any barbecue sauce. It's 0 fat, 10 carb, 1 protein. There's not really much in here. And I just really think this is delicious. I have been putting this on so many different meals this month. Okay, next up on the food favorites, I'm gonna open this for you because I love you guys. This muffin is the best one. For sure, it has taken the #1 spot for me, and it is the Biscoff Buffcoff. Now, this was just in the freezer because I did buy so many of them and freeze them, which I like because you can freeze their meals as well and their muffins, and they last for like 6 months in the freezer. Not that they make it to the 6-month mark in this household, but like, look at this muffin. Oh, and I think it was in my last vlog, I think I cut it open so you guys can see the inside. I don't want to cut this open and make a mess, but it is 27 grams of protein, 50 carb, and 12 fat, which like, obviously it's a little bit more carb heavy because of the Biscoff that's in there and there's cream filling, but like for a muffin that has 30 grams of protein, that's fantastic. So if you're somebody who has a sweet tooth, maybe you like, you know, baked goods, or you just want to have some more protein in your day without sacrificing something sweet, these are amazing. I know the shipping is ridiculous. I know. They do sales though, like often, I think on President's Day, they had free shipping for the weekend. So just make sure that you follow their page because they do post their sales on their story. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with this flavor. I would say this one, the tart burst one, and then the double chocolate brownie, if you are a brownie lover, they're so good. Also the strawberry filled donut. I do like the filled ones, and Boston cream, but like I make them last longer because I eat half at a time. So when I buy 5 of them, I'm actually getting 10 muffins because Lainey and I will split them, and then like I just only eat 1/2 at a time. So these are so freaking good. I promise you, if you try them, even if you just try it once, just let me know what you think of them. And I finally found the Post Malone Oreos this month. I love that they made a Post Malone Oreo. I love Posty. And this is the chocolate. There's one chocolate cookie. The inside is salted caramel and shortbread flavored cream. And then the other cookie is the golden one. Now, golden Oreos are my favorite, honestly. And I just, like, immediately when you open it, it smells like that salted, you get a lot of salted caramel when you open the bag. And they had like this cool little layering going on. So like you can see some of the caramel and then some of the shortbread flavor. I think the shortbread flavor is absolutely amazing. I love shortbread. I love the gold cookies. Oh my God. I think the cinnamon bun Oreos used to be my #1, but something about this combination is just so elite. And of course they're gonna be freaking not year round. Everything that I love is always limited edition. Why? So good. Lastly, on the food side of things, Yasso came out with a cherry chocolate flavor this month, and I really was into the strawberry chocolate flavor. I think I mentioned that back in December when it came out. I loved it. Their sea salt caramel is still probably my top, but cherry chocolate is one of my favorite combinations, and they nailed it. I love these dang Yasso bars, but you wanna know what I find interesting? When we moved to California, I noticed that the bars seemed way smaller. And there's been a couple of things since moving here that I've purchased that used to be like, you know, repeat purchases for me. And the serving sizes are seemingly different. And Eleni was saying that they have different regulations here for like being more accurate. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I find it very fascinating because these Yasso bars are much tinier than they were in North Carolina. And it's not just one box. I've purchased multiple boxes since living here and they're smaller. So that's a bummer, but cherry chocolate is a slay. And also I have made these Profusion 7 cookies and cream s'mores protein, and I've been kind of tweaking the recipe throughout the month to kind of see which one I liked better. And ultimately what I found to be the best combination was actually 4 scoops of Driven's Profusion 7 in cookies and cream with the low fat Cool Whip. And then If you add the vanilla yogurt, it does give it a Greek yogurt taste. So I've done it with and without. I like it, but Lainey said she could taste the Greek yogurt more and she wasn't a huge fan of it. So for this recipe that I just recently did, I left out the Greek yogurt. I did 4 scoops of the Profusion 7, a little bit of the cookies and cream pudding mix, and that's it for the base. And then I melted some chocolate chips with coconut oil and I put that as a base layer on the graham cracker. So when you bite into it, it kind of like snaps and gives you like a chocolate shell feel almost. And then you have the creamy Cool Whip protein with the graham cracker. Now, the longer that you keep these in the freezer, the softer that the graham cracker becomes, obviously. But when they're first made, oh, they are so good. I already have them logged into my day today at the end of the day and I'm so excited. I think just adding that extra chocolate in there, obviously it makes it a little bit higher in calories, but I don't give a shit. And they are so good. It just gives it like a little layer of crunch, which like I'm all about the texture. So absolutely love it. Speaking of driven, we have Flow Endurance this month in a new flavor. Well, I don't know if it's really a new flavor. It's new flavor to me. I normally have the orange creamsicle like float one, which really, really tastes like an orange creamsicle, like those popsicles. I love that one, but I wanted to switch it up this month, so I got it in the Berry Lemon Blast, and this is very refreshing. With summer around the corner, hopefully for some of you, I think this is so delicious and it's tart. My thing that I've noticed about myself, especially when it comes to drinking anything, I don't like overly sweet things. I prefer it to be tart and berry, lemony, a little sour. That's why I've liked the Buff Chick lemonade one in creatine and their strawberry kiwi. I think they're both very tart, and same with this one. The biggest purpose for me taking this is because this is essentially a stimulant-free pre-workout. Now, I like to use this for like my longer endurance runs or any type of longer CrossFit sessions that I know are gonna be pretty tiring. I'm gonna be sweating a lot because there is some sodium in here as well. It's not as high of sodium as like the Hydra Pack or some of those lemon packets. I personally do not like those. They are way too salty for me, but this has a really good blend of vitamin B12, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and then L-citrulline. There's some beetroot extract as well, green coffee bean extract. That's kind of where the caffeine comes from, but it's only 50 milligrams. It's not like a regular pre-workout. And then beta-alanine, beta-antrose, and then mental flow matrix of lion mane mushroom extract and coffee fruit extract. So it's supposed to help like focus, energy, muscle fatigue, all that good stuff that you would normally want in like an intra workout drink, but it just doesn't have the stimulant and it doesn't make you feel crazy jittery. So I've been loving this lately. This has been my go-to, and honestly, I've even just been drinking it like at the gym when I've been coaching the kids because sometimes they drive me nuts. So if you need like a middle of the day pick me up, that could also be a great option for you. Okay, beauty items this month. I only have 4 things. Be proud, and 2 of them were gifted. So I love that for me this month, and this is actually a repeat. This has made it into 1 or 2 favorites videos in the past, and this is the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint, and I do have a different color though. I used to be G8, and that was in my tanner days out east, and now I'm G9. I'm a little bit more fair right now, but I love this skin tint, and I love a skin tint in general, but I'm very picky because I have super dry skin. I find that skin tints sometimes cling to dry patches. I just feel like this is such a beautiful blendable. I have it on my face right now, and now it's under obviously some contour and blush and everything like that, but the base of this is stunning. And what I love about it is that you can build it up, so you can do a full face on top of it and it still looks really nice. But on days when I'm just like going to the gym and I just want like a little something, this is my go-to. My only wish is that I wish it had sunscreen. That's the only thing I wish it had, but it is so dewy and glowy and just makes your skin look so lovely. I just keep going back to it. And I will say it's very affordable, and the G8 color that I had, I used that for like a year and a half before it ran out because it's very liquidy and you only need a little bit. So you actually get a ton of product for this tiny little bottle. So I love it. I keep using it. I've also done like a look where it's like a no makeup look with like some freckles and stuff like that. And I use this as the base. Fire. This was just like a random purchase because you know I love Lush, and when I made Lainey's Valentine's Day basket, I put in a different one, a different body wash for her, the Passion one, which I also really like. It has more of a cherry smell to it, but this one is sakura. Now, I don't love the color of this. Like, it's a little off-putting for me. It just reminds me of like rice pudding, or like, I don't know, I just don't love it. But the smell of this, and I hate trying to describe smell things to you guys, but if you're a Lush person, this smells like Lush. This smells like hippy dippy. It smells like cherry blossoms and jasmine and mimosa, supposedly. Okay, now full transparency, I have not been using these products for an entire month because I just got them in the very first week of February. Yeah, it was the 3rd. So a couple of weeks, I would say 3 weeks, but I have used them every single time I shower and wash my hair, obviously. And this is from Alyssa. She is my new hair girl out here. Love her. She's actually a bestie. And she gifted me these 2 things. This is the R&Co F Layer Deep Conditioning Serum. And as I said, I am very big on smells. This is probably one of my favorite smelling hair products I've ever put in my hair, minus the Revive from Lush. Very fresh, it's lightweight, and essentially this is supposed to go on your hair after you get out of the shower when it's wet, as like the first thing that touches your hair. So in my routine, this is what I have been using on my wet hair after I get out of the shower. And I mean, honestly, this is the best my natural hair has looked. I talked about this on TikTok a couple of weeks ago, like comparing my hair journey and just the density of my hair, how soft it is, how shiny. I really feel like all of these products are working together to help make me have like the best hair I've ever had. So I'm just gonna attribute it to those things. I did stop taking Nutrafol. I know I talked about that last month, because I just really feel like it was making every hair grow everywhere, and I just can't with that. I'm already Italian and hairy enough. I don't need more. I stopped taking it, and I've just been relying on my products, and I think my routine that I have right now is really good. And then this is interesting. Now, I will say I don't love the smell of this one. This has kind of got a little bit of a funk smell to it, like maybe aloe, I don't even know. I'll have to look it up to see. But this is a sleep mask, a night repair serum. And this is supposed to be done basically on the night before your hair wash day, because it does kind of give you a greasy effect, but I'm not putting this in my roots. I am only putting this from like mid shaft down. And I think that this has been really helpful for the ends of my hair, because I think one thing that was happening to me, especially when I was like over bleaching my hair, was it was growing from the top, but then it was basically like breaking off when it got to here because my ends were pretty damaged. I've managed to grow these guys out to all the way to here, and there was a time when they were literally like that short. So I feel like I've been doing a really good job at keeping the integrity of my ends together, and I've been doing a lot of oiling and things directly on the end. So this is, like I said, been a newer addition to my hair care routine, but I really, really love it, and I feel like my hair has never looked better. Okay, on to the clothing part of the favorites video. I've got a shoe, a new shoe, but an oldie but goodie shoe. This is the Reebok Nano 5, Nano X. Shit, I don't even know. We've been around for a hot minute. When I first started CrossFit, the Reebok Nanos were my holy grail. I think they were every OG CrossFitter's favorite shoe. And then like the Nike Metcon kind of took over. Reebok Nano kind of went away. Noble came out. Now we have Rad. I love a Reebok shoe. And I don't know if it's because I have more of like a wider toe box and I prefer that, but Nikes are a little too narrow for me. I didn't mind the Rads. I thought they were really cool looking, and they're definitely, I think, like lighter. But just for an overall durable CrossFit shoe, you really cannot go wrong with a Reebok Nano. And I do like that this is more of an off-white cream color, because as you can already see, these are not even a month old and they're filthy. Fleo also dropped some bangers this month with their sets. They released this like cropped little long sleeve jacket set with the cargo sweatpants. So stinking cute. And then in my video where I was going over my old vlog, I was wearing a like not V-neck, but like a zip, half zip kind of sweater. And so many of you asked me where it was from, and it was Fleo. And they have matching bottoms to those that are like a looser bell-bottomy kind of fit. And I love it. Like I have been living in those sets this month. I love a good matching set. But here's the thing, you're gonna die when I tell you that I bought something from Gymshark, because I am not someone who likes Gymshark at all. I really don't. Lainey kind of like introduced me to that, and anytime you guys see me wearing it, it is always Lainey's clothes. But Speaking of like sweatshirts and stuff, I found this sweatshirt. I would grab it for you, but it's in the wash currently. And I loved the back of it so much. Like, I didn't even care that it was Gymshark. The back of this sweatshirt is so cool. It's so like vintage girl lifting. Like, it reminds me of the tattoo I have on the back of my calf. And I just love it so much. So I had to include it because along with my Fleo sweatsuits that I've been living in, I really have been wearing this sweatshirt like every single day. It's so soft. It's so like lightweight, breathable. And as much as I don't want to like it because it's Gymshark, I do actually like it. And then this is kind of random, but my D necklace that I had was a gold filled necklace. And if you know anything about jewelry, that basically just means it is not like real gold, and it does change color over time. And it kind of started to get this weird funky color that I was not a fan of. So I decided to upgrade my D necklace to an actual gold necklace that has, hold on, let me let it focus. There you go. And it has a little diamond right there, and then obviously Delaney's name. And I got this from Oak and Luna. I love the font of this one. I've just always wanted like a cute name plate. And to be honest with you, I don't love my real name, Amanda. No one ever calls me that other than Delaney. And I would have like, I have a bracelet that says Manders because I think that's really cute, but I just would never wear like my own name for some reason. I don't know. So I got Delaney's name in this Oak and Luna necklace, and every time people see it, they always compliment me on it. And I think a few of you have asked as well. So Oak and Luna is where I got it, and I absolutely love it. I did go with the real gold one this time just because I wanted it to last, but I wear them to work out. I don't take them off. I shower, sleep, do the whole night in them, and it's fine. And last but not least, I have kind of a cutie little positive gratitude journal. Ugh, I know. But listen, I am not somebody who likes to journal. I have tried and tried and tried, like with a blank journal, just like writing. It's just not for me. I don't like it. I did the Daily Stoic a couple years ago, which that was okay because it had a prompt. But like, I just wanted something different. And I found this in a local store here, which I thought was really cute. So of course, you know, a little small business action. And it's the 365 questions to reveal your greatest strengths. It's a gratitude journal. And I'll just show you like some of the little prompts. Like, they have multiple like sections that talk about your wants and needs. And then like little things you're wishing for. Like, look. So these are like the different categories that are in this book in its entirety. Things we rarely share, outside of your comfort zone, the little things. Like, there's just a lot of really, really cute things in here, and I've been trying to fill one out every single day. And like, this is so cute. So it says, what is your favorite way someone has let you know that they love you? Or tell a story about a person you love dearly that exemplifies why you love them. And then there's other things like, who is a person who made you feel safe as a child? And there's just like things that you like, that comes from the helpers section. And I thought that was really cute because it's not just like corny, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful kind of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not for me. I am not that kind of girly. I'm always like, you stupid fuck. So like, when I found a gratitude journal that was more up my alley, I snagged it, and I have been doing it every day. So I wanted to include it and just spread some positivity with you guys. But yeah, so that's my February favorites. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much as always for watching. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and click that subscribe. It really helps me. And if you share my videos or comment, engage with them, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much, and I will see you in next week's video.